A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hello everyone, welcome to A+ English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Lola.
And I'm not graduating this year.
You are, of course you're not.
I failed all my exams. I failed all my classes. I gotta do the whole year again, and I'm too old because I don't go to school. But if I did go to school, I might be graduating this year, and I have graduated before.
Of course.
Yes, a long
way back. Same
time ago when my teacher was Plato. Yeah, so people will be graduating. That means you're going to be leaving school because you did pass your exams, you did pass all your tests, you did get all the marks, and yay, get out. Get out of school. You're done here. We don't want to see you anymore. But that is also a time for celebration. How did you celebrate your graduation? Did you have a big party?
I did.
Okay, well that's part of the, that's part of the thing. But actually how people party is different in different parts of the world.
Right?
Yeah, different parts of the world. Did you have a grad or a prom?
Oh, of course.
Something? You called it, did you call it prom?
No, we called it like a ball.
A ball, okay.
Oh, yeah.
We called ours grad, I guess, for graduation or something like that. In America, they might have a prom. And in other parts of the world, they do all sorts of fun and crazy and interesting things. So what are things that you are looking forward to about leaving school, or what can you remember looking forward to?
Yeah, thinking back to when I graduated, I was really excited about not having to go to school anymore.
No homework.
Yes, or tests. Yeah.
Right.
I was looking forward to having more free time and doing things I like.
Yes.
It felt great. Not having to follow like a strict schedule and being able to decide what I wanted to do.
Yes, and not having gym class anymore.
No.
Yes.
Okay. So I was excited to start a new part of life where I could try different things and see what I enjoyed the most. Maybe a bit of traveling. Yeah.
And if you had a time machine, you would go back and do it all over again, wouldn't you?
No,
you wouldn't? Some of it? Would you do some of it again? Some of it you might do again. But yes, graduation is often a big celebration because it means the end of your school life and the beginning of your other life.
Yes.
I guess you could go back to school, or you could work, or you could do all sorts of things. But for a lot of people, it means school's over, so it's time to celebrate and have fun. Let's find out how people do that around the world. But you got to pass your test first, so don't forget.
Celebrating graduation. Customs from around the world. Warm-up question. What are you looking forward to about leaving school?
Students celebrate graduation in different ways around the world from March to June. In Taiwan, you can see students signing their friends' uniforms. What about other countries? Let's take a look. Japanese boys wear suits and girls pair hakama pants with colorful kimono. Students march into the graduation hall and sing special songs. Also, girls can show love by asking for the second button from boys' clothes. All right, so the article begins with a very logical statement. Students celebrate graduation in different ways around the world from March to June. It's true. School years end at different times. For me, it was in June. For you,
it would be
in Australia,
the other way around.
When do you? So it's like September? Or no, it's
January, February-ish.
It's January or February-ish. So even before that. But basically, depending on where you are in the world and the way they organize the school year around the seasons and holidays, it will end usually in the spring or sometime like that.
Right. So graduation celebrations happen in different ways worldwide between March and
Different
June.
times.
Yeah. Have you ever seen those cool graduation parties in movies or on TV?
I have.
Like throwing caps in the air.
Never did that.
Or having big ceremonies.
Yeah, kind of did that.
It all looks so fun. Did you know that in Taiwan, I actually also watched this
What's that?
in movies.
Yes.
They even, some schools, they throw water balloons on the last day of school.
Ooh, that's fun and makes sense because Taiwan is super hot in June.
Ah, that's probably
so
why.
That's just a good idea.
Right.
Yes.
And how did you celebrate your graduation back in Canada?
Well, we kind of did sort of an American style. All these teenage boys rented tuxedos and we got limousines and found girls to go with us to a dinner, and it was all very embarrassing. I think we broke the limousine we were in. We broke the air conditioning. I don't know. We just had a big party. It was like a weekend-long party. And then I remember we went to see a movie at the very end of it. It was a nice way of kind of wrapping up our fun party weekend with a good movie and then off to university. That was high school graduation. Yes.
True.
Now in Taiwan, it says you can see students signing their friends' uniforms. This would also be at high school because you're wearing a uniform.
I've seen those in movies too.
Interesting. So you would get your best friends, or you try to get like everyone in your class?
Everyone in the class, yeah.
Okay. And that would be a really wonderful souvenir, something to keep for the rest of your life if you like. What about other countries? Well, let's take a look.
Yeah, I thought signing uniforms was just for, like, you know, when someone broke their arm.
Oh, you sign their cast.
Oh, cast, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I remember back in Australia, we used to sign each other's yearbooks instead.
That's right.
Yeah, I wonder what's it like in other countries. Do they have any cool traditions like that?
Yeah, I've never heard of the signing uniforms. I don't think we did that in Canada. We signed yearbooks. That was another thing. You could get your names, your friends' names, get them to write cool little friendly notes, you know, in your yearbook.
Forget me not.
And remember and keep that forever. What about in Japan? Yes, this is where I often think of interesting graduation traditions. Japanese boys wear suits and girls wear hakama pants with colorful kimono. So the boys look kind of like businessmen and the girls look like very elegant Japanese ladies.
Yeah, I'm going to explain a little bit about hakama and kimono in simple terms. Okay. Well, in traditional Japanese clothing, hakama refers to wide and loose pants or skirt-like garments. So 宽松裤裙 in Chinese.
Like the bottom of your pajamas.
Yeah, kind of. It is better looking, but it is commonly worn with a kimono, which is hefu, a traditional Japanese robe.
So that's on top, and the hakama pants are underneath.
Oh, yeah. And kimonos are beautiful, colorful outfits worn on special occasions in Japanese culture. So that sounds so cool.
It does.
Like a blend of modern and kind of like traditional styles that make the graduation ceremony in Japan quite unique. Do you like this combination?
I think it's a great combination. Of course, the couples, if they are couples, right? The guy in his suit, the girl in his kimono, that would look very elegant. Although I feel a little bad for the boys because, you know, many of them might wear a suit for the rest of their life at work. So it'd be nice to wear something a little special. But men, boys, they often look good in a suit, right?
Yeah,
suits can make any guy look kind of handsome. And that's not the only thing. It says students march into the graduation hall and sing special songs. Wow. So there's like a variety show musical performance. Yes, and when we use march in this way, no, we're not talking about the time of year. No. We're talking about a way of walking.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
In a special way, maybe for celebrations, like when soldiers walk in a parade.
You can march in any month of the year, not just in March. You can march in April.
Yeah, so students are walking together in a special way into the graduation hall. Yeah, I wonder what songs they will sing for graduation.
Happy graduation to us. Happy graduation.
That sounds like a happy birthday variation. Yeah, do you think there are any good songs to sing for such like, for graduations.
We gotta get out of this place. I don't know. Ooh. I would imagine they're Japanese songs.
Of course.
I probably don't know them. I'm just betting. But who knows? I'm sure anything that celebrates your future, that maybe says goodbye and how much you love your teachers or your parents, how much you miss your friends, things like that would be nice things to sort of leave with good emotion. Also, it says girls can show love by asking for the second button from boys' clothes.
That is so cute, I guess, and different.
Cute,
yeah,
weird.
I think in Japan when girls want to show love or affection, they can probably ask for things like here in this case, second button from the boys' clothes.
So like
during
these
graduation.
are the buttons down the front of your shirt.
Yeah.
They'll take the second
one, not the first one.
So you show love by ruining my clothes.
Oh,
okay.
I think it's a sweet and playful tradition, making the whole graduation thing even more special. And I think buttons are like little souvenirs to remember the day.
Yeah, I suppose.
But I think that's a little bit funny to me. I think chocolates might be easier to handle.
Yeah.
But buttons definitely add a cute touch to the celebration, I guess.
I'd rather buy you just a cute little, Xiao Ding Dong or something like that. Just, give that to you. And then I can keep my shirt in one piece. But whatever. Okay, so there you go. Japanese celebrations bring an extra button to your graduation, and then you can sew it back on after you show your love. In Norway, graduates take part in Russfeiring. It happens from April to May every year. Graduates wear colorful uniforms, caps, and their school's badges. They also rent buses for parties. It's common to see the buses around the city day and night. All right, so now we move away from the buttonless boys of Japan and we go over to Norway in Northern Europe. So this is quite a different part of the world, different continent, different culture, different language, but they also graduate in Norway. Well, the smart kids graduate in Norway. What do they do there? In Norway, graduates take part in Russfeiring. Russfeiring.
Okay.
I don't know, that's a Norwegian word. We'll figure out what it is in a second.
Yeah, Russfeiring. It's like a big celebration for students who are finishing school.
Graduation.
Yeah, well, it's like a special party where they have a lot of fun and celebrate being graduates.
It's a graduation party.
Yeah, okay. I think the English is like Russ celebration. And yeah, Russ is like the graduates, the 毕业生, okay. And take part in, we saw that phrase. It means to join or participate in an activity or event. For example, we could say, Sarah loves to sing.
She loves to sing.
So she decided to take part in the school talent show.
She was so good, I gave her my second button.
Yeah,
that's how much I loved her performance. Yes.
So I want to know what kind of fun stuff do they do during that celebration in Norway?
Russfeiring?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not Norwegian, so I don't know. But I do know because I can read the article.
Yes.
It says Russfeiring happens from April to May every year.
Okay.
That's like a month or 2 month long party.
Ooh.
Good Lord. Graduates wear colorful uniforms, caps, and their school's badges. So they dress up a little bit. It sounds like colorful uniforms. I'm not sure if that's their school uniform or another uniform, but they also have lovely school badges and hats and stuff like that.
I love school badges. They are like small symbols that represent their schools.
Yeah, you often have it on your shirt or your jacket or something.
As well.
Yeah, okay.
And I remember wearing badges back in high school too. I had one for debating.
Oh, those badges. Ooh.
I joined all the debating contests and I was even the captain.
You were the captain of the debating team?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think badges are like little awards you wear to show that you're good at, to what you're good at or what you've achieved. Did you wear badges too back in high school?
I wasn't good at anything, so no, I never wore a badge.
I'm surprised.
I wore the badge for having the least badges.
Okay.
That's what I was the winner of. They also, that's the graduates in Norway, they also rent buses for parties.
Okay.
A good idea
limousines.
because, of course, it's safer for you to have someone drive you around when you're celebrating celebrating or having a party, it makes it much easier. It says it's common to see the buses around the city day and night.
Wow.
And there's probably music playing and lots of people inside having a great time as they roost their fairing, or as they fairing their roosts, as they celebrate graduation in Norway. Oh, and the other thing is, if it's summertime, it might be light all the time. Right? They might be partying in the daylight even if it's midnight.
That's so cool.
That would make it kind of a special feeling or mood, wouldn't it?
That's right, very different. Yeah. Well, right now it's going to be my solo teaching.
Okay, so I've graduated from this episode. I'll see you later. Yay, I'm throwing my hat in the air. Yay.
你们是不是也非常期待赶快毕业呢？不过先等一下，我要先来解释刚刚课文提到的一些重要单字，像是 sign 这个动词就是签名啊，所以常常我们可能会说，在填表格就说sign your name here。可是如果是你要这个看到你非常喜欢的明星的签名，像是 Blackpink，OK， 你就可以要用另外一个字来请他来帮你签名，就是 autograph。Can I have your autograph, please? 可以帮我签名吗？就是这样的意思。那 sign 要怎么用呢？ Okay, for example, all students who wish to participate in the singing contest must sign the application form by Friday. 所有希望参加歌唱比赛的学生必须在星期五之前，然后要签这个申请表哦。又或者我们可以这样用 Can you sign here please? Then we can turn in this paper. 你可以在这里签名吗？这样我们就可以缴交这份文件了。再来刚刚有提到 colorful 这个形容词，就是色彩缤纷的。For example, the market is filled with colorful fruits and vegetables. 哇，市场里充满着色彩缤纷的水果跟蔬菜。单字例句提到的是 Jimmy drew a colorful picture with pink, blue, and yellow markers. Jimmy 用粉红色啊、蓝色还有黄色的麦克笔画了一张色彩缤纷的图呢。那刚刚我觉得很有趣就是拿这个男生呢会给他第二个纽扣这个 tradition。Button 刚刚我们有提到就是纽扣啦，它是一个名词。For example, the button on my backpack is missing. I need to find another one. 我背包上的一个纽扣不见了，我需要找另外一个新的，可能要取代它哦。好，单字例句要怎么用呢？ Larry can't close the button on his jeans because they are too small. Larry 是不是要减肥 ？OK， Larry 的牛仔裤扣不起来，因为它太小件了，或是你可能要减肥。再来就是 rent 这个动词，就是有租借的意思。For example, they decided to rent bikes to ride around the city during their holiday. 他们决定在假期的期间，然后租这个脚踏车啊，来可以游览城市。又或者呢 Before Lucy bought a house, she rented an apartment. Lucy 在买房子之前是租公寓住哦。那今天我们有看到就是 in， 然后后面接或是 an， 或是 the， 或是所有格，然后再接上形容词，再接上 way or ways 来表示以什么什么的方式。我来举一些例子，大家可能会比较清楚。举例来说，好了 ，in a funny way, okay? She told the joke in a funny way that made everyone burst into laughter. 就是她用一种非常搞笑啊、幽默的方式讲了一个笑话，让所有人都笑个不停。还有什么形容词我们可能常常会用到？耍酷，对不对？ In a cool way. For example, Jay always walks into the room in a cool way like he's in a movie. 是在讲周董吗？ Jay 总是用一种很酷的方式走进房间，就像是在电影里面就是主角要出场那样哦。或者是我们来想复数好了 in different ways. For example, people express their creativity in different ways through art, music, or writing. 人们以不同的方式来表示他们的创意啊，像是可以透过艺术啦、音乐啊，或者是写作。最后我再想一个 in the fastest way. OK， 像是呢 in the fastest way possible, I completed the puzzle. 我用最快的方式完成了拼图。你们是不是也很会拼图呢？ Well, that's it for today. Let's now go to our review time.
Review time.
Hello everyone, welcome back to review time. Remember, we have 4 words that we learned in our article today about graduation around the world. Those words, just for your recollection, just to remember them one more time: sign, colorful, button, and rent.
Okay.
Yeah, are you ready to play a game of fill in the blanks?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to give you 4 simple little sentences, and there will be a missing word from each of those sentences, and then you have to choose which of our 4 words will be the right word for the sentence. Are you ready to go?
Of course, I was born ready.
Oh, wow, that's a very good way of thinking about it. Every month I have to pay money because I blank my home.
Rent.
I rent my home. Very, very good. And before you rent your home, you will probably have to blank a contract or a lease.
Sign a contract.
You will sign a contract or a lease. Yes, that lease is usually printed on white paper, not paper that's blank.
Okay, so colorful?
Yes. Having a colorful lease, that would be kind of weird.
Okay, interesting, yeah.
And you can never pay your lease with just a single blank.
A button.
No, if you can pay your lease with one button, pay your rent, I should say, with one button, that would be great. But you can't. You can only show love with a button. You can't get a home.
And we don't want to show love to our landlord.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that might make your rent cheaper.
Okay, if it's Tom Cruise.
Yeah, if your landlord's Tom Cruise, then, you know, give away all your buttons. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll have more stuff. We hope you don't graduate before tomorrow, because we would love to see you back here with us then. Bye.
Bye.
Magic Box.
안녕하세요，大家好，我就是爱的迫降降得太大力，变得比较宽的厉正赫。我们南北韩啊，现在关系紧张，那些匪谍呢，不晓得什么时候就会渗透进来啊，所以呢，大家都很紧张哦。尤其是呢，像我是一个军人，更是呢要提高警觉。所以呢，那时候我看到有个女人挂在树上，肯定啊就是南边呢要打过来了。It was terrifying to see her in the woods. 在森林里面看到她，真是吓死我喽。英文里面啊有一种用法呢，就是动名词当做主词的用法。这个样呢，你可能听哦，不飒飒。我造个例句给你看呢，你就知道我说的是什么了。比方说呢，我们说吃早餐很重要 ，Eating breakfast is important。在这边呢，我们就把 eat breakfast 这个动作呢变成了动名词。既然呢叫做动名词哦，它呢就兼具了名词的功能，所以呢我们就可以把它放到句首呢来当做主词来使用。注意到呢，这个时候呢，我们一定都是使用单数的动词来跟它搭配了 ，Eating breakfast is important。注意到第三人称单数的动词来做搭配。但是啊，有时候这个动作呢讲起来落长，还没有听到别人讲完哦，都要睡着了。这时候呢，我们就要请出援军来帮忙了，那就是 it 虚主词了。我们呢就可以使用 it 虚主词呢来代替刚刚我们讲的 VING 动名词那一长串的主词了。但是呢，因为它不是真正的主词哦，它只是一个代理，所以呢我们就叫做虚主词。那怎么造句呢？我们呢可以以刚刚这个早餐的例句呢来改写哦，它呢就会变成 It is important to eat breakfast。句型呢我们就用 it 来开头，一样呢我们搭配的是第三人称单数的 be 动词 is， 后面呢加上形容词 OK。It is important， 这是很重要的哦。是什么事情这么重要呢？后面呢我们就加上 to 不定词，再接上原形动词了。所以那么后面 to eat breakfast OK， 吃早餐呢是很重要的。It is important to eat breakfast。 我们呢可以再造一个例句，比方说呢，这个隐士里刚来到北方，哎呀，很多规矩呢他都不知道，我叫他别乱跑，很危险的。It is dangerous for you to leave the house。离开房子呢，对你来说是很危险的。一样呢，我们 it is dangerous， 我们呢使用 it is 加上形容词是很危险的。对谁来说呢？我们可以搭配这个介系词 for，OK，for 谁？后面呢一样加上我们的 to 不定词，再加上原形动词，表示呢你做这个动作 to 后面接的这个动作呢是很危险的。It is dangerous for you to leave the house。离开房子呢，对你来说是很危险的。以上呢就是我们 it 虚主词的句型，希望呢你也学会喽。